It's the Joseph Bristol Show.
Welcome to another episode of Real to Real, where we go over a movie and I just give you a review of the movie, a non-spoiler review, try to spoil as little as I possibly can about the movie, and I just refer you to the movies that I think are really cool, that just to me have a lesson in them. So when you watch them, you can watch them with some type of deeper thought process when you're looking at the movie, just to try to get a deeper understanding. As well as some of these kids movies, I like to think that when we watch them with our kids, we should ask our children certain questions or talk to our kids after the movie about the movie, but specifically in a certain way so that they can think about and process the movie a certain way. Because remember, kids like to watch the same movies over and over and over again. So if you spoke to them about a movie and make them think about it in a certain way, the next time they watch it, it will change their aspect on the movie. So the Croods, A New Age, is one of these movies that I actually really liked. Currently it's streaming on Hulu. It's about an hour and a half. It is really nice. It's really good. I really liked it. I thought that it was great, funny automatically. I definitely thought it was funny, right? So a couple of things about the movie that I want to touch on those. So yes, great humor. It touched on some really deep subjects or topics. One of the main subjects that it touched on in a nice way that I really liked was words hurt. Words hurt. And I like the way that they teach that lesson, the way that they show that words hurt and the things that you say to people can be hurtful. But it also shows that sometimes you say things you don't even know that it's hurtful. You're not thinking that you're saying anything hurtful. You just be talking. And then later on, when you just process what you said to somebody, that's when you realize, man, I was hurtful, and now I can see the error in my ways. So I like that they had that in the movie. Another thing about the movie that I really liked was the lesson of letting go. This is more so directed at parents, learning that, yeah, your children are babies, but they do grow up and they become people, because ultimately they are people. These little people that we're growing, that we've made on through the combination of physical activities. These are human beings that are going to grow up into adults that will go out into the world, and they are going to live their own lives. So it's on us to teach them how to think, how to process information, how to maneuver inside the world. And in this movie, the father has to learn to let go, and he has to let go of his daughter, because now she is into a guy who wants to move on. He's ready to, he's ready to make his own rules. He's ready to do what most males want to do in our society, which is find their own territory that they themselves can dominate. In which case, this is all animalistic behavior, because we're all connected to nature. This is we are spiritual beings in a physical life, experiencing physical living. So another thing that I wanted to talk about with this movie that I liked, but I had a little thing with, was there is a part in the movie, or not really a part, but there's like a bromance that brews inside the movie. And at first I thought, okay, this is pretty dope that they're showing that male camaraderie, male bonding. But then it kind of, to me, it turns into what seems to be like homosexuality, more like an undertone message of society, how we have these males that are married with children, but undercover they are, promiscuous, but with other males as opposed than with females. So they practice homosexuality, but undercover. I guess that would be called down low, right? That's the definition of the very phrase that was invented for that very action, keeping your sexuality a secret or undercover. But in the movie, it kind of touched on, at least in my perspective, it did. When you watch the movie, then come back and comment so we could talk about it and discuss it. But to me, that was like something to be viewed, or maybe I'm just looking too much into it. I don't know. But I liked the movie. I thought it was good. It was a very funny movie, as I said before. Something that you should definitely check out with your family, with your kids. I'm going to put it up there. I would not, me personally, in my top 5 greatest kids movies of all time, I think actually I'm gonna have to make a video of my top 5 greatest kids movies of all time, and we can talk about it and we can discuss it and we can see who got something to say. You know what I'm saying? And most of my videos, most of my kids movies are gonna be with deep lessons, because that's just what I personally like. Kids movies with deep lessons in them, and that's what Real to Real is, so that when you watch it you can have an understanding of what you're looking at, how it's a real, but you know it's real to our lives. So other than that, man, y'all check it out and y'all let me know. I'm gonna give this movie out of 5 stars. This movie definitely gets a 4 stars, 4 stars, that maybe 4.2, something like that. But it's good. It's a good movie. Y'all should check it out. It's streaming on Hulu right now. So y'all go ahead and check it out, man. And again, I just want to thank everybody for watching another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. I see my numbers is growing, man. I want to thank y'all. I done got 50 subscribers, and to me that's a lot. That means to me that my channel is growing. I'm doing something right, and I like that. So I'm gonna just keep on doing what I'm doing, and hopefully we keep on growing. 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000, a million. Who knows where we're gonna go in the future? And I'm gonna just keep sharing my story with y'all, and y'all can keep sharing your story with me, hopefully, and we take it from there. So thanks for watching another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. Let's all remember, man, we all out here trying to do the same thing, man. Just be happy and survive. Y'all stay blessed.